Hi, my name is James Alexander, and today I will be presenting my personal artifact. Pyrography is a Greek word derived from the prefix per, meaning fire, and from the word graphos, meaning writing, which was invented next to the fire itself. It is suggested with no solid evidence that cavemen engraved their walls of their caves with fiery sticks. Today's projects are predominantly completed on wood with a heated pen, and it has also been continually burned onto leather and even clay. Historically, it was used to trademark various woodwind tools and musical instruments. Kitchenware, along with guitars, were characterized with a little bit of art on both to convey the owner's personality, plus to differentiate the items from others. It was until the late Victorian era where art form was taken seriously and prepared on blank pieces of wood and other objects rather than a decorative enhancement. Within the early 20th century, electric soldering utensils were invented from which today's wood burning kits were copied. This is a fun project for all who want to personalize their items. Luckily, their items that supplies are inexpensive, and it is an easy hobby to ascertain. If you enjoy it, wood burning can be a source of gifts for friends and families for years to come. The first concern you need to do before any project is basically get familiar with the tool. Let it fully heat for 3 to 5 minutes and try it on a scrap piece of wood for simply testing out the etching of the wood with each several tip like a new pencil. It is that simple. Most important, please be sure to let the tip cool for 3 to 5 minutes before heating it up again for a few minutes. It is vital to go slow and steady to be more precise. If you are fitful, it will show on your work. If you go too fast, the wood will burn like you want it to. Just like a tortoise in hare, slow and steady wins the race. You can practice on any kind of wood for your project except wood that has been treated with chemicals. Softer wood will burn at lesser temperatures, while harder woods will take a very hot pen to create your design. The wood piece I am holding right here is maple. This is very easy to use in my opinion. To prep your project, keep it in its natural form. You will need to sand it down to keep the grooves. Keep in mind which way you want the grooves to go. It is significantly simple to burn with the grain than against it. With my music project, it had more vertical lines than horizontal. So I kept the vertical lines with the fine sandpaper. You can also use pre-wood projects such as boxes and pre-cut shapes that can be found at any craft store. Any pre-made bought at any craft store will be extremely easy to handle with it. Do not worry about the grain on those. Most of the items have been pre-existing waves with great finishes. From my artistic project, I have chosen the design of my name with the musical staff behind it. The options are limitless from what you create on a piece of wood. So far, I have worked until I have gotten better. I'm sure I get more advanced shaping techniques with animals and people. Finding designs and patterns to discover, I suggest using Google for anything you're interested in. The best are black and white illustrations, and just add the words to the end of what you are searching for. You will be more than likely to find some results to choose from. After you have chosen your design, you will want to figure out the size of your piece of wood you need for your design. I sized a piece of wood that I had already purchased. The other things I have done is drawn what I wanted on the piece of wood freehand. I have some that use stencils and trace onto the wood. However, I honestly enjoy doing something more than once, and each time it is its own personal piece. Since this is easy for me, a wood burning utensil is a guideless tool that you have to monitor closely. With removable tips where heat is transferred, the pen is like a device with the metal tips. There are a lot of cheap models and do not vary in temperature except the expensive kits. With any kit, the standard gets 4 to 7 different tips from various methods of burning. A metal secure stand to use the tinsel is where you do not want to leave for your workstation. Thank you.